Hello everybody and welcome back to the United Way for the post-match review. I wasn't planning on doing one, but I just thought, no one else was going to listen to me, so, I might as well just jump on and do one of these. If I have to remind you, Manchester United travelled to Anfield and got absolutely humiliated. 7 goals to 0. Yeah, hold on a sec. Okay, where do I start? God, where do I start? Where do we go? Okay, where do I start? Where do I start with that performance? I start off with saying shit. I start off with saying, I mean, if you lose against Liverpool, it's not a surprise, but 7-0. If you look at the game, if you look at the game, you're like, yeah, I'm not surprised. But if you look at the score, only like 7-0. This day last week, we won a Carabao Cup, our first bit of silverware in 6 years or so at Wembley. And again, I'm going to say it, I never said Manchester United were back. So if any rival fan wants to throw it in the comments, I never said Manchester United are back. I enjoyed what we were doing. We're still in the process, as Ten Hag would say. But I I don't even know what to say. Like I can't say that I'm gobsmacked. It's just kind of like, did we just get? Don't get me wrong. If you lose 1-0, 2-0 against Liverpool, I don't like losing against Liverpool, but it's better than losing 7-0 at Anfield. Again, if it was at Old Trafford, in front of your own fans, it'd be a bit humiliating. But still, just these players. Like, I honestly thought I was watching the wrong match. I thought I turned on the match from last season when we lost 4-0. Ronaldo wasn't playing when we played in Anfield last season because his child passed away. So again, I'm not going to talk about Ronaldo. This is not about Ronaldo. This is about Manchester United and Liverpool. I thought we were going to give them a good game. We got the goal in the first half by Casemiro. It was disallowed. I was offside, so no disagreeing on that one. No need to say VAR is shy. It is shy, but still. And I don't know. I just don't know what to really say. Because we're better than that, and that's what's annoying. Like, Man United are better than that, and we know they're better than that. You've seen them. They beat City at Old Trafford. They beat Liverpool at Old Trafford. They beat Arsenal at Old Trafford. Most of the big six that has gone to Old Trafford, we have beaten. Arsenal beaten, City beaten, Liverpool beaten. We haven't played Chelsea there yet. Tottenham, if you want to call them a big six, beaten. And then we come here away. I know it's away. We haven't won here in about 7-6 years. And you thought, different manager. Players are showing more fight, more belief. And there was no fight. We didn't turn up. And I mean, I'm trying to find positives, and I can't. I can't. We're still in the process. Yeah, we're still in the glaze era, if you want to say, but we're nowhere near competing for titles at the moment. I never said we were. I said we were in a title race once, and that was the day before we drew 1-1 against Palace. And ever since then, I thought, won't be saying we're in a title race again. United fans were saying, if Manchester United win today, back in the title race. We're in if we won today, we would have been in the title race. But we didn't. We got slapped. 2-1 or 1-0 loss ain't bad. 3-0's better. I would have taken a 3-0 loss. I don't know. The law was poor. Am I live? I am live. The law was poor. everyone was poor. We lost 7-0. Like, everyone was shy. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, we were great. Gee, we were great. I can't think of anyone on that field who had a good game. Rashford was quiet. My God, Rashford was quiet. Those players didn't come out at half-time. Those players didn't come out at half-time. And Ten Hag definitely didn't seem to give them an air bashing. And Liverpool got their second early on in the second half. And once you got the second, they wanted more. When they were 4-0 up, they wanted more. Liverpool, you'd swear Liverpool were the team that were losing. They were fighting for more goals. They were like, we need this goal. And they deserved the win. We deserved the loss. We didn't show any fight. Let's be honest. We were still in the changing rooms at halftime. Casemiro was poor. I think that's since Casemiro has come to Manchester United, I think that's been his worst performance since joining the club. Same with Varane. Same with Martinez. Same with Anthony. If you have Weghorst, well, Weghorst is Weghorst. Luke Shaw was poor. He just got pissed off in that game. You could tell Luke Shaw got seriously pissed off in that game. And so did I. So did the rest of the team. We didn't show we just showed the players lost their head. They lost their heads. Since Liverpool even got the third goal, they lost their head. Man United players, Ten Hag didn't know what to do, and I'm expecting them to go mad at the players. But I suppose what we can say is, these players will not be getting a day off in the morning or tomorrow. They'll be straight back in. They'll be running, I don't know, the whole of really Manchester. Like, they'll be definitely running the whole of Manchester. I mean, I'm looking at a few comments here. Ten Hag says, first half, I think we played well, very decent. I think it's not weird that we were up at half time because we created the better chances. The second half is unprofessional. It can't happen. We've got to talk about it. He says it's not just about one or two players. It was the whole team. I saw 11 individuals losing their heads. I'm not sticking with the plan. And yeah, the first half we did create the better chances. Little Gakpo, good goal. Fred could have done better. The whole team could have done better when Liverpool got that goal. And it's just where it's just like it's just because it's Liverpool. I think that's what's hurting me the most. Like, it's Liverpool, and my God, I hope that doesn't hurt us mental. That doesn't affect the players because listen, don't get me wrong. We've lost 6-3 against City, and we played better than when we lost 6-3 against City. At least we got 3 goals, and that loss misses our goal. That win for Liverpool. That Liverpool are in it. Liverpool are, Newcastle are 6th. Liverpool are 5th. Tottenham 4th. Man United 3rd. I don't mean to break it to you, but it's a 2-horse race now between the title race is between Arsenal and Man City, and we could have been in a title race, but it was always going to be between Man United. I wish Man City and Arsenal. It was always going to be between them two, unless we got the win. But I mean, Liverpool 42 points, Tottenham 45 points, Man United 49. We still have a game in hand over Tottenham and Man City and Arsenal. So, I mean, if I had to predict top 4, Arsenal, City, United, Liverpool. I still think if we can make 3rd place, I'll happily take that. 2nd place would have been a God's gift, but yeah. And that goal difference was like 12 or 13. Now it's gone to 6. So I think our goal difference ain't good. I mean, Brentford have a better goal difference than us, so we have to start scoring goals. We're relying on too many players, and we didn't use the bench properly. We brought subs on. We were really 2-3-0 down at that time. So there was no point bringing anyone on. Should have made the subs at half time. That's the thing I wasn't happy about Ten Hag. He didn't make the subs sooner. He waited. Make the subs at half time. We were a goal down. Liverpool would have went in there, high hopes. Klopp, whatever Klopp said, they really made sure to listen. But whatever Ten Hag said, the players just seemed to really have their head up their arse. And unfortunately, we we might have just really put Liverpool back in a top 4 race. And you know, I've came here. I mean, I'd be pissed off now. John will piss me off now. If Liverpool went and lost their other game now, you play Bournemouth on the 11th of March. So next weekend. That would piss me off if they went and lost that game. Oh my god. That would piss me off. I mean, you have City in, what, 2-3 weeks? Come on. I mean, player ratings all over the pitch. A 2 or 3. A 2 or 3. You know, if anyone wants man of the match, if I had to pick a man of the match for United, I couldn't. I can't. I can't. De Gea, Luke Shaw. Fuck that now. Fuck that. I mean, who do we have? 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 Let's go through we'll go through stats, player ratings now. God. Yeah. Even looking at the stats, they deserve what they got. Microsoft. Yep. Okay. Oh my god. Liverpool 8 shots on goal, Manchester United 4 shots on goal, Liverpool 16 shots to Man United 7, 60% possession to Liverpool, 40% possession to United. No red cards. Could have been to maybe a certain Luke Shaw or whatever. 2 yellows for Liverpool, 3 yellows for United. They have 4 corners, we have 3. 13 fouls, Liverpool 12 fouls, United. 4 saves, Liverpool, 1 save. United, they have. I mean, we only had 1 save to make. 1 save to make. They had. I think they had 3 to make, 3 or 2 at half. They made 2 or 3 at half time. Like, come on. I don't know. Those stats are disgusting. I thought the days of Manchester United losing by this margin were done. I actually thought they were done. I thought finally we actually are past that stage. But my God, was I wrong? And a lot of United fans are just kind of disgusted. Like, it went 2-0, 3-0. And then it got to a stage where it was like, hold on. It got to a stage in the game where you were like, holy, I mean, I was like, please don't score another one. Like, you're home, like, we were literally like, I mean, I don't really want to say it, but no, I won't say it actually because it's YouTube and I won't do that. But we literally got, like, you know, it's like, you know, when you go through the security at the airport and they think, you know, you have a gun in your pocket or something, you know, I never had to experience it, but, you know, the let's just say we got stripped We got stripped apart. Uh, De Gea. I don't even know why I'm doing player ratings, but De Gea 2, Delo 2, Varane 2, Martinez 2, Luke Shaw 3, Casemiro 3. You got okay, we got two Casemiro 2, 2, 2 for Anthony, 1 for Wakehorst, 2 for Bruno, 3 for Rush. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm bothering doing this. I mean, if I said who would you give man of the match to, I mean, look at this one, right? Liverpool's top three: Salah, Nunez, and Gakpo. They, you know, before today, they, they just couldn't. They just could. They weren't firing. They couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Salah got two. Gakpo got two. Nunez got two. And Firmino. So Liverpool's attack basically got them a goal. Got them to got. I know. Well, who else is going to get you over the line? But this is what I was hearing. This is what I was seeing. Liverpool lost 3-0 against Wolves. They were starting to get into form, but after that game, my God, they're back in the top four race, and I hate the bloody say it, and I hope they get slapped against Bournemouth, the 5-0. Ten Hag also said, unprofessional. This is not Manchester United. We have other standards and standards we want to show. He's Ten Hag on if this is his lowest day as Manchester United manager. He says every defeat doesn't matter what is worse, especially when you lose to Liverpool. He says we let the fans down. That's what got me annoyed the most. I mean, I seen something after the game. As soon as I ended the watch along, Brown was screaming at the players, saying like, "Go down to the fans." Like it's kind of like saying they spent all their money, they travelled all the way here to watch us get slapped 7-0. Go down to the fans. And listen, I'm not turning around and saying Ten Hag should get the sack. I want to stick by Ten Hag. I don't care. I'm at that stage where we need Ten Hag. We need Ten Hag. Unless we lose 7-0, unless we get slapped in our next 5 games, I don't know. I can't turn around and say sack Ten Hag because, I've already seen people saying sack Ten Hag. Why would you go and sack Eric Ten Hag? We lost 7-0. He got it wrong. Come on. Like, if our fan base is like that, I don't know why you even bother supporting us. But then those few saying it are probably rival fans or just stupid Manchester United fans. The players got it wrong, manager got it wrong. No, I'm not picking up for them because we got slapped 7-0. Like, but I just hope he bounces back from this because 7-0. I mean, jeez, like if we can't come back from that, I mean, we have Betis now on Thursday in the Europa League, and then Southampton next Sunday, I think it is. We should be able to be in the windows too. But if we go into that, because it can put a bruise on you. If we go into that with that bruise, we could get hurt. And Liverpool put that bruise on us today, and it's up to Ten Hag and the players to turn around and get rid of it. Because my God, this is Ten Hag. This ain't Ollie or whatever. We literally have a good manager in our hands. Hopefully, we get new owners. Whoever it is, just better, bigger and better than the scum Glazers. They were at the front last week. Where was he? Where was Avram and where was Avram today? Where was the Glazers today? At home in America, probably saying lost 7-0, but we've had to ring a few bob. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Ten Hag on the fatigue is kicking in. He says no, it's something to do with that because we can bring the performances 4 days ago, 7 days ago. So it's something to do with that. It's just about keeping the head. Um. I'm gonna write down my player ratings. I'm gonna write down my player ratings, and I wanna. I might just throw it up on the old social media. People might disagree. Agree to disagree. I don't mind, but I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write player ratings down. Um, I mean, I don't know. Um, so I'm gonna write it down. But I don't know. I hope the next game is better because I know it's Betis, whoever it is, but my God, we could go into that game wounded. We could go into that game wounded, and you know, I I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about that one. Um, hold on. Right. Ten Hag also said, I know I'm just as probably the worst post match I've ever done. He says, Ten Hag, when you're 1-0 down, you can't lose your head. He says, we are not bringing the right decisions, the good defence actions, and the transitions, and that is unprofessional. We have higher standards than we showed today in the second half. He also said, Ten Hag, and if he's the type of manager who shouts, he says, of course, I did my talk, and we had to talk further on tomorrow, but also then we have to strike under the reset. We bounced back many times before Brentford and City. I'm sure our players are resilient. And Roy Keane was speaking a bit about it today. But Ten Hag's comments are pretty much what you expect. Not a happy man. No, he's not praising the squad, and really so. Roy Keane says, when it was 3-4, you take your medicine, you take your loss. The way they were so open, the manager tried to make substitutions, they threw the towel in. He also said Fernandez's body language today was nothing short of disgraceful. A really talented boy. He's your captain, but his body language, waving his arms, not running back, you wouldn't be happy with him in your dressing room. Yeah, I mean, Bruno was just all over the place. I mean, Luke Shaw, I got to the stage where I went from a football match. Manchester United players, weren't interested in really playing for game football. They just wanted to fight. And Liverpool were just playing. Literally, Liverpool were playing with us. We were like the little toy, and they were playing with us. Bruno on today's game, he says, it is very frustrating, disappointing, sad because it is a really bad result. We came here with a different mindset before the game. He says the first half was really good from ourselves. We had a lot of chances. We controlled most of the first half. I think they didn't create that much. Scored 7 goals, Bruno. Bruno on the second half, he says, we tried to go forward and score goals. And we lost a bit of balance. We gave too much space away against this kind of team. We have to avoid that. Says the games are coming thick and fast. We had setbacks in the past, and we have to come back quickly again. This is what Manchester United are about. We can go down, but we have to get back up. The biggie yard, how did he fall? As someone would say. But you have to strike back up, hopefully. Roy Keane says to win the Carabao Cup at the West Ham game, lots of celebration, lots of nonsense, lots of presentations. There were 4 or 5. The circus is back in town at Man United. Oh, God. And then Eric Ten Hag and the fans who travelled to Anfield, that was tough, and we really have to thank them. I can't blame them for leaving because it was really bad performance. I'm ashamed myself for the fans today. He said it's all about showing discipline, and we didn't do that, so that's when you start conceding goals. He says it's really unprofessional performance and unnecessary. You have to do your jobs, and we didn't. Yeah, the players were disgraced. Ten Hag doesn't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say. And I know this review isn't getting many views as I'd like to be because the match ended about an hour or two ago, and people are pissed off like me. Um, and all I can do is just hope these players bounce back. Hope Ten Hag does what he does best, and we finally can bounce back. But yeah, that's been the post match. Players disappointed me. Ten Hag disappointed me. To be fair, subs could have made them earlier, but Ozzy he can just he tells the players what to do and they go on the pitch and do it. So the players disappointed me the most. Ten Hag, I'm backing Ten Hag through thick and thin, true and true and all that. But players are poor. Oh my god, we need to be better in the next upcoming games. And if we we have the rest of March, we haven't really got tough fixtures. Real Betis on Thursday, Southampton next Sunday. Then we play. Oh God, who do we play after that now? We let's just say these shouldn't be tight. These shouldn't be tough fixtures. You should get the win, but you never know. When you lose 7-0, again we've lost 4-0, we've lost 6-3, we've lost by heavy defeats, and we've bounced back. So let's hope we can be the comeback king. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on the watch along as well. Like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and I'll speak to you all in a bit.